afternoon, my fellow Toastmasters. A show of hands if you've watched anime before. Yeah, not that many. So over the years, anime has become very, very popular. It's a Japanese cartoon, and I would say it's one of Japan's major contributions to the world, aside from its Yamaha, Honda, and its nice cars. And one thing the Japanese are very good at is they make a cartoon out of everything, and the cartoons are pretty good. So I recently watched an anime called One Out. One Out is a baseball anime where baseball is only the stage, but the real game is played in the mind. It's all about psychology. So the story follows Towa Tokuchi, who is a gambler and a street pitcher who doesn't talk too much or seems particularly interested in anything or trying to impress anyone, almost like me, really. But he can throw a ball that no batter could hit. It's not that the balls that he threw were particularly powerful or fast. It's that he knew something that he didn't. His strength wasn't in his arm, but in his mind. To him, baseball wasn't about hitting the ball. It was about people making bad decisions when they are under pressure, not due to their lack of ability. So he goes ahead and he joins a struggling baseball team. And it was under a unique contract, which was for every out he gets, he earns money, or for every run that he allows, he loses money. For those who follow baseball closely will know how absurd such a contract is. So just imagine that every small mistake that you make, you're going to lose money. That was how absurd the contract was. But Tokuchi was a very smart man. He would bend the rules without actually breaking it. In order to win, he turns his game into a psychological warfare where he doesn't overpower the batters physically, but mentally. He will study their habits, their impatience, their confidence level. His calm presence alone will throw people off, unsettle his opponents, and they begin to doubt themselves before he even throws a pitch. One of the funniest things about the anime is he barely reacts to anything. When something goes wrong, everyone is spiraling, yelling, sweating. He just stands there seems like he's waiting for a bus, unbothered and quiet, but he's just calculating probabilities that everyone else is having a breakdown. It's not that he was emotionless, it was that he was disciplined. He doesn't he doesn't allow people access to his internal state. While his opponents were getting louder and more frantic, he becomes calmer, and that imbalance throws them off. And that's the point that I'm trying to make. What really makes this anime stand out is it was uncomfortably realistic. It wasn't about sports, it was about life, negotiations, interviews, exams, and anything that has applicable in life. And he tells you that the loudest person isn't always the smartest. The most confident looking person is often bluffing, and the calm one in the corner usually knows something. So from that anime that I watched, Tokuchi taught me that confidence doesn't have to be loud. Intelligence doesn't need applause. And winning doesn't always look dramatic. Sometimes it looks boring, quiet, slightly unsettling. So what's the lesson from this anime? I wrote down a couple of lessons that I learned. It was don't play the game, understand the game. Some of us are working in systems that we don't understand. We work in systems thinking hard work, if you work harder, you will win. get your results and just as proportionally, which is usually not the case. Before you rush, ask for what the rules really are. Before you react, notice who benefits from your panic. I'll say that one. Before you react, notice who benefits from your panic. Before you assume someone is stronger than you, check if they are just louder. Because in baseball and in life, the person who stays calm and clearly usually wins, while everyone else is busy swinging at pitches which were never meant to be hit. And I'll end it with a quote from a famous philosopher, you can call him a philosopher, an American philosopher and motivational speaker, Jim Rohn. He says this: don't wish you were easier, wish you were better. Don't wish for less problems, wish for more skills. Don't wish for less challenge, wish for more wisdom to overcome those challenges. Thank you.
Thank you, John. Our next speaker is Brian Barber with his speech titled The Lucky Number 7. Please welcome Brian Barber.